As bombs went off, you can imagine it was chaos on the streets. Families were separated from their loved ones. News 8's Bob Wilson is live in Boston tonight to give us a look at all of that confusion. Bob.
Yeah, you know, there was one Connecticut family that was stuck right in the middle of it. They were waiting for their cousin to come across the line. They're from East Windsor. They were there having a good time. All of a sudden, one bomb went off. Second bomb went off. They couldn't find their cousin. They got separated from other family members. And everybody went different directions. And this is where they all ended up meeting up here at the ferry terminal. Some of them couldn't get out. The buses were shut down, the trains. So they got on the ferries, and some came this way. Some had uncles, family members pick them up. But overall, this is basically where they had a happy family reunion after a horrible tragedy.
Felt it, saw it, smelled it, everything.
The first one was so loud, and it really shook us in all of our backs. And I remember I looked at my dad, and he's like, just walk. Just keep walking.
You could feel it down to your core. Boom.
For the Lindbergh family from East Windsor, they all came here to Boston to enjoy watching their cousin cross the finish line of the Boston Marathon. As soon as she crossed the finish line, just moments later, the bombs started to explode. The family went to reunite, but they were separated by the smoke, by the debris, by the running people. And they all ended up going their separate ways, wondering what happened to each other.
My friend Millicent was running to meet her husband and two babies that were there, and I had to drag her and pull her in the other direction, and she was just screaming, my babies, so.
Because they were over there by the explosion?
Yeah.
Are they okay?
They're okay.
She said, I just want you guys safe. Just get on the ferry and get back, and I'll meet you at some point. I don't know when. So it was horrible. It was horrible.
The loud explosions, the soot filling the air. It had flashbacks of September 11th for Courtney. She was there in Manhattan that day, and she says it all came back to her in a flash.
It just brought me so back to that situation.
And it's so emotional. It's brutal.
Yeah, it was crazy and unbelievable, and I just feel so sorry for the families that were involved in this.
Jenny, who was running the marathon, her time finished just minutes before the bomb went off. Once that bomb went off, she is actually a nurse, and her training kicked in. She was ready to go help other people, and all of a sudden she realized there was just no way she could get over there, to the crowds, to the bomb, to the destruction.
It's just sad. It's sad and scary. So my heart goes out to the people that are injured, and of course the two that died.
And now we're hearing that it is 3 that died, and the numbers still coming in. They're still having a hard time with it. Family members still having a hard time with it, trying to put all the pieces together. That at least tonight for the Lindbergh family, they are together, and they'll be heading out of town and try to figure this out over the week. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in Quincy, News 8.